Welcome to Property Menu, your one-stop shop for all things property. My name is Walabwala, and I must say it has been a great couple of weeks with amazing feedback that we've been getting from you. We will do our utmost best to make sure that we educate you, entertain you, and of course bring you all the experts that you need to understand everything regarding property across Namibia. Last week we had a talk about sectional titles as well as single titles, and I must say I'm sure you learned quite a lot from it. This week, however, we are bringing you a real estate agent who will be telling us exactly what it takes for you to prepare yourself to purchase a property. Stay tuned. This is Property Menu. We'll be back right after this. The Property Menu, NBC TV Property Magazine, offers a wide variety of information, news, education. Whether your interest lies in buying, selling, or in making your house more cozy and classy. If it's home financing services you're interested in, or you're simply looking to increase the value of your property, the Property Menu is sure to expertly deliver. Welcome back. Now, as promised, today we're going to take you through the steps involved in purchasing a property. We're going to speak to Miss Conny, who's joining us online, a real estate agent with experience stemming over 10 years, who will be telling us exactly what it takes to purchase a property. Miss Conny, welcome to the show, and let's get right into it. Buying a property is considered one of the biggest investments a person will ever make. Why is this so?
Okay, thank you for the question, Wala. Of course, I mean, just like you said, buying a house is one of the biggest, if not the biggest investment most people will ever make in their lives. First of all, because you are putting a lot of money in the property. In most cases, the person is putting money that they have to pay most part of their lives back. That is now, if we are talking about a client who is buying a property with a bank loan. So it is definitely the biggest investment because you are going to be paying it over time, but as well, the good side of it is that a property appreciates over time, but also depending on the economy. In some cases, like the times that we are in now, we saw properties going down, the values going down. But if we are looking in the long term, properties definitely appreciate. So that is why it is. And the other thing is it's a very safe investment. Okay. You are not waiting to hear tomorrow that your value has gone from 50 to 1. It is basically something you can rely on, that after 10, 20 years, I will gain value on my property. And that is why it is one of the biggest investments.
All right, Ms. Conny. Now, you spoke about a 10-year to 20-year bond period that people pay for these houses. Now, at the same time, people like to say that it's safest to purchase a property while you're young. Why is this so?
Well, definitely it is much better for one to buy a property while they are young. Quite a few reasons. One of them is that when you are young, you have enough time to see your property grow. That is number one. For example, if you buy your property at 25, you can still reap the fruits in 20 years, and you are still having the energy to enjoy it. Right? Mm-hmm. The other thing is most of our property buyers that we get is bank clients, which means they have a bank loan. And when you go to the bank, your age plays a big role. If, for example, I'll give you an example. If you are 25 years, you could negotiate to have your property to pay it over a period of 30 years. Because after 30 years, you are still 55. Which means you are most likely still employed. But if you are 45, for example, your maximum years for that property would be 15, because by 60 you will be a pensioner. So that is one of the things why it is better for you to get your property while younger. And also this is also for you to pass it on. You don't want to pass on a debt to your children. You want to pass on an asset. So, then definitely you pass on an asset that is paid off instead of a debt that they have to carry on paying.
Now, people like to brag a lot about buying a property of their own, seeing it as an investment. At what point does a property actually become an investment to the owner?
Well, a property becomes an investment. Firstly, it depends on the purpose for your property. If you are buying a property for purposes of renting it out, for example, that is your investment. But definitely it's not just in the plain saying of it's an investment. You have to do your analysis, right? And just make sure that you are buying a property that is a profitable property. So that if you, let's say you buy a flat that you are renting out and you bought it with a bank loan, if you are paying a bond, your mortgage, then it's only an investment now if you are making something out of it. Otherwise, if you are topping up to pay the bond, then it becomes a liability. So it's one of those things we do as agents. We advise our clients based on their purpose, and the purpose of the property that they are buying. Also, it is not an investment if you are buying a property as a residential property for you to live in yourself. Because definitely that is not really bringing in anything for you.
Yeah.
That is for your personal gain. So then it's not an investment at that point. But because in most cases, you are paying back, whether you bought with a bank or cash, I mean, you still have to get the money you spent back. Once you have a surplus from what you have spent on that, then it becomes an investment.
Thank you very much, Ms. Conny. Wow, that's very, very informative and quite a mouthful. Now tell me, at the same time, at what point does a property become a business opportunity for the owner?
Very good question. There is quite a number of benefits when one owns a house. It becomes, in plain terms, I should just say it becomes, we can call it an asset, but depending on the situation. But in general, we can call it, you now have an asset under your name. And one of the benefits is that the property value increases over time. If the economy is booming, your property value booms as well. And that is a benefit in such a way that, for example, if you have a property and you would like to get a bank loan, you can use it as collateral. All right? You can use it as collateral. And in so many cases, for your business, you can use it as collateral as well. So that is why it is also a benefit. It also offers a safe investment environment for you, because, as I mentioned earlier, it's not a very volatile investment. You can sit and watch your property increase over the years without panicking that tomorrow it's crashing. The other thing is it allows you to take control of your investment. When you have your property, if you have your property, you can choose to, for example, renovate it. You can choose to put a backyard flat, and you can change your investment however you want. You can increase the value however you want and take control of your investment. Also, owning a property also has some tax benefits. Okay? Your imputed, for example, if you are renting a property out, your imputed rental received from the property is not taxed. So that is one of the benefits. And then many other benefits because of time, many other tax benefits.
So, all right, Ms. Conny, now here we go. I really want to get this question off my chest. If I'm preparing to buy a property today, What are the steps involved and what do I need to prepare myself for? Can you lay this out for the viewers in detail?
Well, firstly, I must congratulate you because that you deciding that you want to buy a property is the first step to acquiring a property. You need to decide, the client needs to decide you want a property. And before I take you to the arguably second step, you would need to go in a middle step, which is you are deciding, are you buying it with a bank or with cash? In most cases, you would be buying it with a bank. Now, if you are buying it with a bank, then the second step would be for you to go to your bank consultant and find out how much you qualify for. We call it a pre-approval. So that will determine how much, what is the price of the house that you can buy, or which range of the house price you can buy. That is the second step. Now, if you are a cash buyer, then you skip the bank step and you go to the next, which is now that you know I can spend 1.5 million in a property, you need to sit down now and find out what kind of property am I looking for. It would be the first step, but in most cases it would not be an informed decision if you don't know how much you have to spend. So you need to find out, well, am I looking for an apartment? Am I looking for a freestanding house? Which areas and all that. Now the next step would be for you to find a suitable, qualified real estate agent. Now when you find the right agent, you literally shed off every load to an experienced person that you can trust to find you the right property. So your agent then, firstly you tell your agent of your need. You have decided what kind of property you are looking at. And in this process they can also further help you decide on the right property. And once that is done, then your agent would shortlist the properties that meet your criteria. And after that, you can go on to view the properties. This is a flawless process. Now, here I must just advise that, like we've said earlier, a property is one of the biggest investments, if not the biggest investment you make. So I advise that you take your time in decision making, in viewing the properties, in choosing which property. Make sure that you have taken your time, and when you decide I have found my lifetime partner, it is really something that you are content and happy with, because that is going to be your home for most of them. I mean, it's going to be your investment. And then after that, we go on to negotiations. Of course, we negotiate on the price if we have to, and on to contract signing. In this whole process, your agent is at the forefront of doing this. So once the contract is signed, the contract then goes back to the bank, which is also done by the agent. You go to the bank, and the agent would also be following up, doing the whole process from the bank to the lawyers to Ministry of Finance to deeds office, making sure that the property is going according to plan. Basically, once you have signed the contract, your agent mostly takes over. Your job is just to go and sign where you are needed to sign. And after, let's say, 1 to 3 months, your property will be in your name. And we can then hand over, and we can have housewarming.
Ms. Conny, I would really, really love to thank you so much. This was extremely insightful, and I must say I love the part where you spoke about investments and how the property actually really becomes a business opportunity that is for the owner, as well as obviously making me understand a bit more about the deed office and how that also works with the lawyers and in terms of all of that. Ms. Conny, thank you so very much for your time, and thank you so much for informing the nation on what exactly a real estate agent does, as well as the benefits of one, and of course, to enlighten us on what preparations we need to take regarding buying a property. Miss Conny, thank you so much, and yeah, we'll talk to you again sometime. All right, and we'll be back right after this. This is still Property Menu, where we're gonna have a bit more lined up just for you. The Property Menu, NBC TV Property Magazine, offers a wide variety of information, news, education. Whether your interest lies in buying, selling, or in making your house more cozy and classy. If it's home financing services you're interested in, or you're simply looking to increase the value of your property, the Property Menu is sure to expertly deliver. Welcome back. Now, as promised, we are with Miss Conny still today, who will be showing us that is one of the properties she has up for sale that is in one of our uptown suburbs of Auckland Park. This specific property is going and is looking for a new owner. Miss Conny is going to be showing us inside exactly what the features are of this specific property. So join me as we go inside to take a look. Hello, Miss Conny.
Good afternoon, Wala.
How are you? Very well, thank you.
Very well, thank you.
That's right. As promised, we are here, that is with Miss Conny, who will be showcasing this property to us right here as promised. Miss Conny, good day and welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Welcome to our beautiful property. We are here in Kingfisher Road. This property is in a very strategic place, right along the road. So it's a busy road. You can choose to do it a residential or business property. We have here 4 bedrooms. One of the rooms, there's an option to close it off as an outside room. The main bedroom is beautifully, fully insured. So you have the shower, the bathroom, and it's really beautiful. Full cupboards in the main bedroom, and then one other bathroom. We have a beautiful, fully fitted kitchen, and then we have 2 living rooms, a TV room, dining area, and we also have indoor braai plus entertainment area that is inside. That is apart from the outside entertainment area that is really beautiful with a big swimming pool, outside toilet, outside shower, and sitting area where you can do everything without going inside. We also have a double garage and lots of parking space. So the house also has a lot of space to extend at the back. So this house has endless opportunities for a buyer.
And tell me, Miss Conny, what is this property going for?
This property is going for a low 2.7 million only.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, awesome.
Yes, that is selling below valuation. For deeper info, you can just contact us and we will negotiate on that.
Awesome, ma'am. Now, Miss Conny, earlier on you were explaining to the viewers about deed of sale and everything, and you really broke it down for us so well. Now, when it comes to allocating a price to a property, I see how beautiful this property is, and I see how huge it is. But for the viewers, what exactly determines price, especially, let's say, on this specific property?
All right, thank you for the question. Well, there is expertise requirement on the price. And the experts when it comes to property pricing is actually property evaluators. So as an agent, I had to call a evaluator to come and evaluate the property and tell me what is the market price on the property. So that is what happened. Now, when you have that, you can decide how much to sell the property. So the valuation is 2.9 and we just brought it down considering the market and brought it down to 2.7. But of course, as an agent, as a buyer, you would look at a property and also have a bit of an idea how much it will go for.
Yeah.
For example, this, first of all, it's a property in Auckland Park. It's a very good area, safe area, prime area, strategic area because it's right along the road.
Yeah.
It's a very, the material used on the property is quality material.
Okay.
If you look at the interior, the finishes are really good. So all of those things they determine, and then it's a really huge property. It's like a fully fitted property.
Yeah.
You have the swimming pool, you have double garage, you have everything here. So all that determines the price.
No, definitely looking at this, you could probably fit 3 or 4 standard houses in here.
Definitely.
So, Ms. Conny, people speak a lot about this being the buyer's market at the moment. Can you explain more to us what that means?
Thank you. That is also a very important question. Buyer's market, first of all, we have different dimensions of it. Interest rates when you are getting a bond from the bank, they are really low. I myself, at my age, this is the lowest I've seen them.
With your 10 years experience.
Yes. This is the lowest I've seen them. So that is one of the real advantage that as a buyer, if you want to buy a house now, you get real low interest rates for your bond. And as well, the property prices, we have seen them going down. That means if the property was valuated at 3.2, like in this case, it is gone down to 2.9 and others even lower. So it is a real advantage. You can see that your property, once the market starts to boom again, your property value will go high, of course. So it's a potential for you to buy now.
Ms. Conny, thank you so much for your time. And I must say we love this property very much, and we will definitely put up your contact details for the viewers to contact you directly for anybody who would like to view this amazing property that you have on offer here. And once more, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
That's right, that was Miss Conny right here, and this was our property tour that we're doing right here in Auckland Park. Prime property that we have available for you right here. Miss Conny's details are on the screen right now, so feel free to contact her and definitely get in touch, view this amazing property, and like she said, this is the buyer's market, so let's start buying. Property Menu will be back right after this. The Property Menu, NBC TV Property Magazine, offers a wide variety of information, news, education. Whether your interest lies in buying, selling, or in making your house more cozy and classy. If it's home financing services you're interested in, or you're simply looking to increase the value of your property, the Property Menu is sure to expertly deliver. That's right, this has been Property Menu right here on NBC. What a jam-packed show we had for you today, and a special thank you going out to Miss Conny, who get to showcase to us just exactly what she does as a real estate agent, and also enlightening us that is on what you need to know regarding buying a property. You too can do the same. If you want to showcase your property right here on the show, feel free to contact us on the number down below, and we'll get to reach out to you and showcase your property right here on the show. You can also check out our social media handles, that is Property Menu on Facebook, as well as Property Menu on Instagram. You can also check out the show on YouTube, that is Property Menu. My name is Wala Bwalia, and catch us again next week as we bring you much more entertainment right here on Property Menu. Good night.